do my intro. Right, apologies for the little hiccup at the start there, but it's given people time to log on, join in. We've got 10 watching at the moment. I know it's early on Saturday, so I appreciate you joining in. So this engine is a 1275 carb version. Picked it up Wednesday. It's, as far as I can tell, a bog standard 1275 A plus block. Go assume it's probably late 80s, very early 90s carb on there. I drained the oil out of it yesterday, and I can only say it looked like Bailey's, which is suboptimal, basically. So what I'll do is I'll swing the engine round. I'll get you on the better view. I'll pop up and try and answer any of your questions as and when. I am exceptionally cold at the moment because it's about 2 degrees outside and I've got the door open. So we'll see how we go. Now, tools-wise, I've got myself a full socket set, a full spanner set. This just to move things along a bit quicker, the various bolts that need jiggling out of place. Very importantly, a flywheel puller. That's always going to be an issue, is getting your flywheel off. We'll see how that goes. Yes. I've got 3 cameras. One over here, one pointing at the engine. I've also got a little GoPro as a sort of roving camera, so I can show you close-ups of things as I go. Right, how are we doing? Awesome. No questions yet. Feel free to fire any questions at me. Don't know how quick I'll be able to reply, but we'll give it a bash. Got myself a nice cup of tea. A few signs just in case. I've gone on a drink break. I've gone on a toilet break. And I've got, oh, there's the visitor break. So if you see that out and I'm not here, I'll be back. I'm just dealing with something. Yep, fingers crossed for the flywheel. Righto. Let's dig in. So, first off, twist it around. Put you on the other camera. I think actually first I'll just whip off the exhaust and intake. Make sure the light's good. Righto, this intake looks a bit crusty. It's got bits of tree stuck in it, so I'm not holding out much hope that the thing's good. Okay, so that's going to be probably a 13. I'll just whip these off for a start. You get some penetrating oil. Before I start, I'll give everything a bit of a squirt of 3-in-1. I haven't got any WD-40 left. Might as well squirt the others while I'm here. Come on, you buggers. Right. spanner. I think that's a 14 or a 13. So, well, it's probably ½ inch to be honest. 13. Surprisingly easy. Get the old knobby out. It's going to make life so much quicker. There's a box for bits. You can see vaguely there, can't you? Yeah, we're good. Need the extension to get in there. In theory, they should just pop off. Yay! There we go. So this is one of the combined exhaust and intake manifold. Don't like those, so yeah, let's go in the bin. Right. Obviously I'll be keeping the carb and sorting the carb out, but oh, we've got a long one. Kent's Rusty Penetrant. Give it a bash if you can find some. Where would I get it from? Yeah, it's I think it's a 44. I have to measure it. Just with this off. Um, 38 or 44 to a quick nuke. Well, the intake's 35mm, so yeah, I think 44 is 44mm, isn't it? So it's an inch, just over 1.25 inches. Yeah, that was on the other way. I'll keep it upright so I don't get oil draining out the dashboard. John, crusty, a brand new one. Interesting. It is not in a bad condition. It's clearly been painted at some point. So we'll soon find out whether it's actually been rebuilt as well. Let's whip off the fuel pump. Take a bit of a smaller one. Might as well get my selection of Spaniards. Not Spaniards. Selection of 12mm. Okay. It looks pretty crusty inside. Being as that's a fuel pump, that's basically going in the bin as well. Right. So just for those that have joined recently, this is. Oh, John, yeah, the turbo one, yeah. I'll be very interested to see that. Get me some pictures once you've seen it. Yeah, so for those that have just joined, just time to strip off the back side of the engine, taking the intake and carb off. Haven't yet attacked the top, so that's going to be next. In fact, shall I get the auxiliaries off first, I think. I may not talk through the whole duration of this because I'll run out of stuff to say. 9, 10 mil, 10 mil. Okay. Come off your sod. Right, okay. These things are brilliant. Unless you strip the damn head. 10. 10. That's going to be an issue. Just reading. Yeah, John, I will. What's the plan? Well, at the moment, the plan is to rebuild it back to a good block. My turbo engine at the moment, I've stripped off to a point where the head's off. I've actually sold the head now. I'm currently looking for a 7-port head. The intention is to potentially this summer run it around as a naturally aspirated 7-port. But with the intention of potentially over next winter supercharging it or turbocharging the 7-porter. Let's just whip this round so we can see the front. I'll finish with the back. Still in view, yes we are. Okay. Still got decent light, so that's good. Right. Let's whip off the uninteresting bits. Just checking I've still got you in view. Let's across this way a bit. And I'm not too away. It weighs a bit. Where's my cup of tea? Ah. Right, so I'm going to need a slightly smaller to get this off. It's going to be an Imperial, I think. 3/8 inch. Yes, 3/8. Good. This is a brilliant little set I've got here. It's full Imperial and metric. What we got now? 17 watches. There's a few of you. I may actually disappear for some lunch at some point, I don't know. I haven't actually had breakfast yet. That's basically fit for the bin as well. Okay. As you can tell, I'm saving the good bits for later, but let's just get all this off. 11 even. Yeah. Just noticed, for all of you that's it's on the wrong way brigade, you may have noticed it was on the wrong way. Not that it really matters much, but to the bin. The spacers. Yeah, I think it was metric, but you know. Right, let's whip these off. Let's get the let's get that loosened. Looks like trying not to be too in the way while I'm doing this, but clearly I've got to vaguely get in the way. The size is this one. Ooh, spot on. There we go. Tight. Let's whip it off the distributor, which I can't until I've got the bolts out. What was that, 12? 11, good. Sorry, on here. Clamp off. Distributor off. It's... oh, good. I haven't actually noticed this yet, but I can get a new one of these. That's no big issue. So yeah, but to be honest, they're so cheap, I might as well just get a new one for it. Okay, how are we doing view-wise? We're good. Okay. I lost a few watches. A bit disappointed there. Oh, warm tea. Right, next. Have a look at the dipstick. Interestingly clean, given the state of the oil earlier. Okay. Starter motor, I think. 14. It's going to be a reasonably sized, probably 9/16. Sweet. So yeah, basically I bought this engine unseen. So everything I discover is does he one place with the endoscope? Yeah, good point. Just noticed. So remanufactured starter, dated 98. That should be good to go again, just a bit of a clean up. Right, next. See the flywheel, it's a bit crusty looking, but we'll get to that in a bit. What I'm going to do next is take off the alternator, then we'll whip the head off, shall we? Okay. Something else I'll note is the number on here, the engine number little plaque thing, appears original. So I don't think this block's been skimmed. Oh, that's a crusty one. Off. Crusty. 94 on that one. So either it's a non-original or it's a later engine than I thought. Okay. Any questions I've got to get answered yet? Robert, yes, I am selling the turbo bits. I'll come to that later, but if you're interested in my turbo injection and ECU, comes as a kit, so give me a shout. Right, next, let's get the cover off. Plugs out, cover off. So what colour these are? Supposedly it ran on a bit of fuel down the intake. Black, a bit wet looking, but it's alright. Again, black and wet looking. I've seen far worse. Question, yeah, I hadn't loosened them, no. They were pretty damn loose, weren't they? Yeah, they're all quite wet. Right. Let's whip the top off. 14. What I'll do after I've got the top off here, I'll do a quick scan around with the remote camera so you can see what's going off. Oh, it's alright. Oh. Some bits in it, but I've seen significantly worse. Bit of rust, so it's clearly had damp inside. Just a quick tidy and show you a close up of what's what. Right, let's get the camera down. This is camera 3. Hello. Right. So this is where we are. This is the state of the plugs. I want to show you a couple of things. I'll need a light. There's a bit of tree in there, but that does not look too bad to me. So, next step, let's whip the head off. After I've had a quick sip of tea. Tea. What we got now? 16th. They are. It is time, gentlemen. Please. I need an extension bar on this. Get my other socket. Really need to get myself a breaker bar. That was quite easy. These inside ones are a bit easier than I would like. Lots of different torques on these by the feel of it. Ray, yes. In fact, the midget is right here. I'll show you that later. During break time. Oh, I forgot that N1. Damn it. Me being thick. Coil, alright. As this is live, I can't fast forward, so feel free to make yourself a cup of tea. This may take a few minutes. Yeah. That happens, nothing to worry about. Can't, I haven't got the right size. Looks like a lot of these studs are going to come out with the nuts. Getting warm now. My hair's looking terrible. That was easy. Let's find half-inch. Yep. Let's get the rockers off. Where's that gone? I'll find it. No, not going to go anywhere. There we go. Right, rocker shaft off. No, I need to get that closed down. this one's coming out without the stud. For those who have just joined, feel free to say hello in the chat. Feel free to send me a super chat, that'd be amazing. Let's have a quick look at the stats. There's a good few of you watching, which is amazing. Nice. Last one. Then we can liberate the rocker shaft. Yeah, man. 21 watches, we're getting a few more, which is awesome. Right then, let's get the rockers off. Come off, you sod. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. There's that other nut. Yep. Rockers off. In the box. Right. Oh dear. Looks to me like it's been watered down into the followers. A little bit crusty looking there. Are these straight is the other question. Basically out of the bin. Yeah, there's mayonnaise on this one. And that one. That one's okay. Again, it could just be condensation that's got down. So, given the state of the oil yesterday, I'm a bit concerned. Okay. Right, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? I'm getting on with it, slowly. Takes time. Right. I'll loosen the bypass tube as well. Okie dokes. Right, let's see if we can lift and separate. It's been painted together. I'm going to have to give it a bit of a scrape before it can come off, I think. Right, might have to lever this, so lever. Crowbar gone. don't struggle. Use a bigger tool. I'm not going to use that sensor again, so I'm going to leave her on it. We have separation. How the hell am I going to lever this end up? Rubber's going to do sod all, I think. Yeah, no water in it at all, apart from in the oil, which is never a good place for it to be. Hey, we got it, we got it! We got it. Just need to get this bypass tube cut. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, doesn't want to come off easy. That'd be no fun, would it? Don't worry, it's going to get skimmed. Don't worry, joke escape. You haven't missed a lot. I haven't quite got the head off yet. Just needs, it's stuck around one of these studs, that's all. So, yeah, it's just that one stud's been a bugger. It's just a matter of leaving it off without doing any damage to the block or head. I'm going to put a bit of oil down there. Also, as I'm getting it hot now, I'm going to start stripping off myself. Yeah, I know, don't worry. Right, bit of oil down. Where's my oil gone? There it is. It's this one stud that's decided to get itself stuck. So, I might have to pull the stud out, if I can. Okay, just put it back down again. Gonna have to get this stud out because it's causing issues. Right, I have to use the old method. Of tightening one or the other, and then loosening them both at the same time. Hopefully, yes, got the stud going. You see, this is what happens when you do stuff live. What were you just saying? Taking the wife to see her sister again? Yeah, it is cold. I can't feel my feet. You know, I realise this is exciting stuff to watch, so it's reality TV. Just the top one now. Yep. go. Right. That I've seen worse. I reckon this it's been off before, certainly. No, for a second I thought it got two head gaskets in. It's not. Okay, I think it's a BK 450. So, cool. Okay, let's have a look inside. Sip of tea, I think. I'll get the camera down so we can have a look at the block. Right. Well. It's not too bad. I mean, the balls aren't amazing, but that's definitely usable. It may get away with just a honing. Sweet. Okay, let's move on. Back to camera. No, the balls look pretty good. I've no idea about eating oil because I bought the engine unseen. So, come on, everyone else, say hello. We've only got Galdonat. I've resisted trying to pronounce your tag for a while. Say hello, people. Of course, in British fashion, cheers. Okay. Plenty of ew. Basically, on those. Let's just see if we can reel off a piston. They look original. There's no plus on there, so it doesn't appear to have been rebored at all. To be honest, it'll probably happen. Yeah. Hungarians! I've been to Hungary a few times. Nice place. Alright, let's whip the rest of this engine apart. 12s. Yep. Nope. Let's loosen off first. Shit. Okay. It'll take some getting out by the sound of it. 11. Going to fit. It's not going to fit. 7/16. Tell you what, not weirdly tight. Can't feel my feet, by the way, just for reference. Matthew Morris. The intention with this block is basically to strip it and rebuild it for sale. Right, water pump off. Crusty. I mean, yeah. Crunchy. Bin. Correct. Here's my 10. Some of these are Imperials I don't have, unfortunately. I have, but they're not here, they're in my unit. Yeah. Okay. Let's tackle the clutch next. So quick tidy. Yep, that's the tidy. So I roll. Weighs a bit less now. Okay, clutch cover. I believe most of these will be. Yep, but first I'll clip off the master cylinder, slave cylinder plate. I'm not going to attempt to get this pin out because they always fight. Ah, there's no spacer in there. Should be. Once I've got this cover off, I'll bring you in again for a closer look on the remote cam. While that's it, I'll just soak the lever pin with some glue. Bucket. Take the breather off on here. So look inside the breather should give us an idea of condition of the engine as well. Got to that point where I'm going to be doing a lot of spannering. I think we're back. Go for that. Right. Apologies for that. Let me just switch back to camera 2, I think, for this one. Not entirely sure what happened just there. Seem to have lost the stream. I'm on a wireless connection. I've got a wire down to my shed, but the laptop I'm using doesn't have a Ethernet port, which is irritating, and I can't find my USB Ethernet adapter. So being on a wireless at quite a distance, even with a repeater in between, it's suboptimal, which is why you're probably watching in a relatively low quality as well. Anyway, what you missed, I think, is I got the switch back to the camera. Got the clutch cover off and turn the engine round. Basically. Hello, Jack. Stephen, what was your question? Sorry, let me just whip back. Doing videos for all. Yeah, I intend to do videos for most of the build process. Hello, if I can, but probably not live. We'll see. Hello, Ferdinand. Yeah, so apart from getting the head off, getting the flywheel off is one of the most awkward jobs with minis. So let's have a go, and then I'm going to go myself for a drink break. Yeah, then I'll come back and finish off. We'll get the block off the gearbox once we've got the clutch cover off, that bit off. So let's have a go. Right, first off, need to get the big bolt out, which always causes fun. So, first step, I need to bring those tabs round. I'll need a punch and a hammer. Rearrange my drawers. Oh, that's where. Hammer. Right. This is really awkward, always. Try and get that tab round. Then I should have to have an easier way. Just check we've still got stuff. 15 watching, say hello people. Don't be afraid. How? I've done this before, but I can't remember the easy way to get the tab. I think I may have a delivery coming. Oh, hello to Austria, Ferdinand. This one's been tapped right down. need to lock the crank in place. I'd love to do IMM. I might do it this year, for once. It doesn't mean leaving the country. Okay. This is where I could break out the big tools. We'll see. Oh, that was easy. It was way too easy. Worryingly easy. Crank bolt out. Boom. The what's it out? Okay. Give this a bit of a dose of fluid. Wherever I put it. There's my spray can gone. So what a good for you watching. It's nice, 20 of you. Where's my damn spray can? Oh, stop it. Right. Let's do it. Quite sharp, that. Yeah, way too easy. $17. Boom. Put these in. Don't need to be particularly tight. They just need to be in. Right guys, do you want to place some bets? Do you reckon this is going to release or not? Given how easy the big nut came off, I reckon it's going to release very quickly. But we shall see. Right. We need a 21. Waiting for the ping to happen. This may have to resort to a blowtorch. It often does. It's the big bolt. No, that's not gone. I'm trying to hold the flywheel with a screwdriver. Sometime. Right. I'm going to resort to a power tool. Sorry. Don't struggle, use a tool. Big ass impact wrench. Oh, for God's sake. Ready? Let's do this. Another tick. Good point, Paul. It is vertical. Another tick there. I reckon it's going to pop soon. There's the hammer. Hi, John. Yeah, it's come to that point. I've not had one fight this badly before, but it's clearly been on there since the engine was built. Delivery. Yay. Ah, it's got out. I reckon, guys, I'm going to have to call this the end of part one. Let me just get back on camera. Okay, so I'm thinking it's probably about time we just call it the end of part one, let's say. Maybe continue this next week, because this is obviously going to fight all the way. Nothing ever goes right live, does it? So At least I don't have to deal with any children or animals. So, summary. I think you probably watch it back through, John. It's so in essence, I've taken the head off. I've attempted to take the clutch off. I'm just going to have to leave that to do its thing and get myself a bit of blowtorch, I think. God, I'm so washed out on camera. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to get myself some lunch. I'm going to call this the end of this week's live episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. I was quite pleasantly surprised at the condition of the head and the bores. Obviously, it's going to get rebuilt. It's going to get skimmed. It's going to get not rebored, but I'll just hold it out. So that's something to do next week. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye. If there's somebody who wanted to talk to me about the turbo parts, feel free to send me a direct or leave a comment on the video, and I'll get back to you ASAP. So for now, see you later.